Google just released their groundbreaking VO3 AI video tool, and it's the first AI video generator that's actually tricking people, a lot of people, online. I'm seeing videos pop up that are almost indistinguishable from real life videos, and people are already using this to make a lot of money. But there's some huge problems with VO3. First, most video editing tools take a lot of time to use. And while VO3 is good, it can still be really time consuming to use it. And second, people just don't want to have to subscribe to a dozen different AI tools just to create a single high quality video. So in today's video, as you watch here with me now, I will show you how to combine VO3 with an AI agent who can do all the planning, all the video production, even your video editing, almost hands-free. And in this video, you're gonna see how people are already doing this to print money with VO3. And I'm gonna show you this agent. And what it does is it writes all of your prompts. It plans your videos for you. It edits your videos for you. And get this, you don't even need a Google Pro subscription to use it. So you pay for one AI tool and it does all the work. It taps into VO3 and pulls out VO3 videos, and you don't even need the Google subscription. And this makes it even easier so that you can mint profitable videos back to back to back and make money either from viral social video posts, like you'll see in just a minute, and even money-making ads that will pull in a lot of profit. You'll see a bunch of these examples, you'll see exactly how to make it, and you'll see just how easy all of this is. And you're going to want to stick all the way to the end of this video because I have a prompt that I'm going to be using with this mystery tool that will let you make these videos all by yourself, copy and paste simple. So if you'd like an autopilot workflow to launch insane AI videos and pull in lots of profit, then you're going to want to see this for sure. So are you ready? Then let's dive in. All right, so this training comes along with a playbook, which you can see right there. And it includes all the resources you need, links, prompts, and a lot more information about how to apply today's training. And if you want it, it's totally free. All you need to do is become a subscriber to our Ingeniosity newsletter. So our 100% free newsletter, we send out issues every Friday loaded with training, and you get a bunch of free gifts just for subscribing to the newsletter. We have a whole library of dozens of different playbooks of different strategies to help you make profit, help you get traffic, and help you grow your online business. They're all a gift from me to you. Just subscribe to Ingeniosity and you'll be able to download this very slide deck that you see me using here, and it will become your playbook to copy and paste and get all the great resources. So let's get into it. How are people making money with VO3? Let's do a really quick look into that. There are several examples here, and I'm actually going to show you one that we just made in a moment here. But here is PJ Ace on Twitter.
Why are you out here protesting today?
Gas prices. I'm still on the way to work from Tuesday.
Is strong. Even in rest, it sings.
Okay, so we're in the middle of an active firefight. People are screaming, stuff's exploding, and Greg's over there building the damn snowman.
So people are making money in a large variety of ways with VO3. They're making videos that they're posting all over social media. I'm seeing people getting millions of views with these videos. There's a few ways to make humorous videos related to your niche market that can spread like wildfire and get you free traffic and free attention from your target market. And there are lots of examples. We've got case studies, examples, and more that you can access. It's all in the slide deck here, so you can click and go through and browse them. But I'll show you one here real quick. Producer Nick on the channel, who I'm going to bring on, and he's going to talk about this. He actually made me a brand new show intro, which I'll share with you right now.
I'm here investigating this Bill Mcintosh phenomenon. Let's see what people think.
Bill Mcintosh?
Oh yes, his AI knowledge is almost as powerful as my magic spells. Bill Mcintosh? His traffic strategies are used across 17 galaxies. Even Martians watch his show. Ah! Captain Mcintosh's traffic secrets help me navigate the digital seas perfectly. His show be pure treasure, mate. Bill Mcintosh's AI insights fuel my experiments. His live stream is pure scientific genius. Sir William McIntosh's online business strategies help me modernize my kingdom. I never miss his weekly show. As you can see, Bill Mcintosh's influence reaches everyone from wizards to scientists. His weekly show has become a cultural phenomenon.
It's time for the Bill Mcintosh Show.
There you go. So that was made using a combination of VO3 and a tool called GenSpark. And that's what we're going to be diving in today, is the workflow on how we use GenSpark to get it to produce videos like that. Now, I want you to realize something. That video was produced in one sitting when producer Nick learned the tool for the first time ever, he sat down, he's never worked with the tool before, he learned how to use it, produced that video, and check this out. GenSpark helped him plan the video, figure out what scenes were needed in the video, created the prompts to make the videos, submitted the prompts, made the videos, pulled them back in, and when he was happy with the results, it edited them all together and produced the final output that you saw there, all without him needing to jump into like another tool. Typically, you would have to go open up another tool. Runway ML is one that we love to use. You would have taken all those clips out one at a time, put them into Runway ML, did the editing, save it, re-output it. None of that. It all popped straight out of GenSpark. And get this, with just a GenSpark subscription, you don't even need to pay for the extra Google subscription. So with your GenSpark subscription, it uses your credits in your GenSpark account to make these videos, and you don't even need to go to Google at all. So it is pretty amazing. Producer Nick, are you out there? Let's have you come on and we can talk a little bit about the workflow. I'm going to pull up the slides and we'll go through the rest of this training together. So that's pretty cool. I love what you did there.
Yeah, it was super easy. VO3 was always, pretty easy compared to what we used to deal with before, but it just got even easier.
Well, and what I love is, especially for people who are maybe not as comfortable with AI as you are, right? Like you're comfortable with prompting AI and coming up with ideas to tell AI what to do. And for someone who maybe isn't as experienced at that, this new workflow handles that because GenSpark does that for you. So that's what I particularly love about it. I think it puts good quality content into the hands of anyone. So those are all those examples. By the way, I'd like to know from the audience, what kind of videos are you going to make? Do you want to make some weird videos like my show intro, have a cast of aliens and pirates and wizards in your video? Are you going to make something for your particular niche? You're going to make ads, viral content? I would love to hear how you're going to be using VO3 for your business and growing your business. So let's move on to the next slide. And we talked about the limitations of VO3. VO3 produces awesome videos, but they come out in 8-second clips. And it is, unfortunately, at this stage, the tool VO3 is pretty new, and there's a lot of features they're going to be adding to it, but all you get is that 8-second clip. It's very difficult to extend the clip and make it longer. It can take a long time. Sometimes you have to make multiple videos before you get the one you like. What is that like typically, Nick, when you're going into VO3 by hand the old way and making these? How many times might you need to prompt it before you get a video you like?
Like 2, 3, 4 times sometimes.
That could be a lot of time and probably be pretty frustrating. So here, this is almost like if you guys are familiar with vibe coding, when you're coding and writing software tools with AI, they call that vibe coding. This is like vibe video editing, kind of like you're just sort of guiding it and it's doing all the work for you.
Exactly.
And that's where GenSpark comes in. So GenSpark is what's called agentic AI, where it is an AI chatbot that you can talk to. And then it has access to all kinds of other tools. And it can do thinking, and it can call different tools. It can do a round of studying. It can look up search results. It can pull in other information, and it can call other tools. And in this case, it's going to be calling the VO3 tool to make your videos for you. And so in GenSpark, this is the workflow Nick came up with. Number one, you're going to come up with your video ideas. And you do all of this in GenSpark. It does it for you. It comes up with the prompts for each clip that you're going to make. Then GenSpark is going to call the VO3 video service and make the videos for you. Then once you're happy with the results, right? If you look through all the videos, you like everything, you can give it feedback and say, I like this one, I don't like that one, guide it. And then when you're happy with all the videos it produced, you just simply tell it to go turn it into a finished, polished video. And then it will take all the clips, edit them together, make it polished, and output a final video for you. And it does all that. You can just do all that from the chat. Like you're just chatting with it, and then out pops your download link to get your video. And so we can show you that. So we have a prompt, which we're going to get to that in a moment. We'll be sharing that prompt with you. And of course, all of the subscribers of Ingeniosity, you're going to get that prompt. You can download that and copy and paste it. But we'll show you on screen in a minute. If you want to see it, you'll be able to pause the screen to see the prompt. We'll show you that in just a minute. And again, all of you can download that for free. I know we have an example conversation that is ready to do a finished video, and maybe we look at that one.
All right. I'll walk everyone through the conversation I had with GenSpark. So
it starts out with that prompt, the mega prompt at the beginning, right? That we're going to share with everybody. That's where it kicks off.
Yes, every single time. The big prompt, basically what I'm doing is I'm explaining what VO3 is, how it works. This is important because if you don't explain how VO3 works, it will prompt it incorrectly. And it will assume, because VO3 videos, they don't have consistent characters and they don't seamlessly transition from one to the other. They're self-contained 8-second videos. We want GenSpark to understand that, because if it doesn't, it kind of messes up the prompts. So basically what we're going to do, and then, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we explain that to it, and then we say we're going to do this in 3 parts. The first part is we want to brainstorm the actual idea. So GenSpark's going to try and help us come up with what we want in our video. Once we've come to a conclusion for what we want the video to be, the next part 2, is where it's going to come up with the prompts. And then we go back and forth, making sure we like all the prompts for each of the clips. And then for the final part, it's going to actually generate the videos. And you have to be comfortable with a little bit of back and forth. As you can see, so I asked it for ideas, and I said, I don't like any of these. And I wanted a street interview done by an alien. So it didn't really understand what I was asking for. It thought I wanted an alien job interview or alien research or something. That's not what I wanted. So I went back and forth with it until it understood what I want. Then I did some more. I like option 3, but what other clips can we do? So we keep going back and forth until, bam, we come to a conclusion for the clips we like. So now, should I draft the detailed VO3 prompts for each of the 4 clips? Then it comes up with the prompts.
So each of these is done like step by step. You're just having a conversation with the chatbot, right? It does a round of work, and we're showing you kind of like fast forward everyone. So instead of watching us chat with the chatbot, you're seeing a conversation that he had earlier today.
Yes. So after we decide what we want the video to be about, I get it to come up with the prompts that's going to feed the VO3. I approved the prompts. I said, great. Now make these clips with VO3. And I think it took about 15 minutes for it to make these clips. But,
so you can just walk away, right? Like you fire it up, let it go make the videos and go walk away and do something else.
Yeah, and you want to batch out a bunch of these, because I know this is a great workflow for making a lot of content super fast, because you get to bypass taking all the clips and bringing it into an editing bay. You could just load up like 5 different tabs and then have a bunch of conversations going simultaneously and working with them. And you could pump out a bunch of videos basically in an afternoon. But so we got the clips, and here's where we have to do a little bit more back and forth. Because this happens with AI. Sometimes it messes up. It switched the dialogue. So the alien would say what the human was supposed to say, and the human would say what the alien was supposed to say. So I asked it, can you rewrite the prompt so it's clear to VO3 what the alien and the human are saying? Did that. I have to help it with the prompts a little bit. And then I had it go again. And here are some of the clips that it came up with. I asked it to do 4 instead of 8 for this one.
What's the weirdest thing humans do for fun?
Maybe karaoke? Would you rather breathe oxygen or methane?
Oxygen?
Boring choice.
What's your favorite way to molt?
I don't molt.
This one messed it up a little bit. That was supposed to be the line of the human, but I decided it wasn't that big of a deal. This was just for an example today.
Humans are so basic. Follow for more alien content.
So the next part, to wrap everything up, what we're going to ask it to do is, can you please edit all of the clips together into one self-contained video for me?
So it's thinking, trying to decide if it's going to comply.
Here it goes. And it's using Python to do this. This takes a few minutes, so we can just kick our feet up and walk away and come back, and we'll have a full video.
Oh, right on.
Notice how easy that was. We outsourced the video editing. We outsourced the actual video production like we do with VO3, but we also outsourced a lot of the thinking. This is just a goofy example that I wanted to come up with, and I just asked it to come up with the idea. I didn't do any of the thinking myself on this.
Yeah, so it planned out those scenes then. So you didn't give it explicit instructions like, here's what I want in this scene, and here's what I want in this scene. It did all that for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
There was back and forth. I didn't like some of the output. I didn't like some of its original ideas, and I kind of massaged it and guided it into coming up with something that was acceptable for me.
All right, awesome. We'll continue on with the training. We'll come back to Nick and see what that video looks like once it's done producing. So right now, GenSpark is editing all those clips together, and then we'll see the finished result in just a minute. Okay, so GenSpark is the magic. And then here's that prompt. I'll leave that on the screen there for a moment, but do realize that you can download this totally free. Just subscribe to our Ingeniosity newsletter. I'll drop a link down below somewhere in the description or in the comments with a links where you can go sign up to Ingeniosity and download this playbook. Now, GenSpark, I want to give you a little bit more information about GenSpark. It's an AI-powered tool. It could be what's considered an AI agent. It has access to search. It can make slide decks for you. It can create web pages for you. It can write copy for you. It does a lot of the same things that ChatGPT might do. And then it has access to tools like VO3. It's a multi-agent framework where you have one chatbot who you're talking to, and then it gets access to all of these other agents who are specialized in their workflow. So if it knows you need someone to write copy for you, it will work with that agent. If it knows you need to make video for VO3, it'll find the VO3 agent. And it does all of that so that you don't have to think about it. It kind of just does it for you. Now, I've used GenSpark to do some slides and do some other work. I like GenSpark. It's a pretty cool app. They do have a free level. So here's a little screenshot here that gives you a little bit of information of the tools that are available to GenSpark. So you can see it has access to Flux to make images. It has ideogram access to Google's Gemini Imagen tool. It has access to Kling to make videos, Pixverse, Lumaray, and now this says VO2, but now VO3 as well. So it has access to all of these tools and it can use them on your behalf. And so each clip that you make in GenSpark costs 840 credits. So that's how much it costs to make the VO3 clip. Now, GenSpark Plus, which is about $25 a month, that'll get you 10,000 credits. If you upgrade to the Pro level, which is a bit pricey, but that gets you 125,000 credits. You do not need a VO3 or Google Gemini account at all to use the tool, as we have gone through. And so that's a little bit of details there. And I do want to let you know, we did a deep dive on VO3 specifically. So if you want to know more about VO3, what it does, and how you can access it directly. So if you'd rather go use VO3 directly, we have a great workflow for that. And you can learn a lot more about some of the cool ways we're using VO3. So go check out that video. You'll see it's listed over there, but I'll drop a link to it. You should see that appearing on the slide as we wrap up today's video. So producer Nick, is there anything else we need to cover before we wrap it up?
Yeah, our video generated.
Oh, it did. Okay.
What's the weirdest thing humans do for fun?
Maybe karaoke?
Would you rather breathe oxygen or methane?
Oxygen?
Boring choice.
What's your favorite way to molt?
I don't molt.
Humans are so basic. Follow for more alien content.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Pretty good quality, especially the little amount of effort you had to do to make that. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so appearing on the screen now is a link to that video where you can check out VO3 and our deep dive. Go check that video out. You're definitely going to want to see it. And on that note, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You'll see a red subscribe button down below. That way you can get more content on how to use AI to get traffic, get money coming in the door, and build and grow a business online. And if you got some value from today's video, tap that thumbs up and give us a like. That does help the algorithm understand how awesome this video is so it can show it to others. And with that, we shall see you next time. Bye for now.